There's going to be video games on the video game show.
Amazing.
This time around we have video games.
Yes.
So, welcome.
Mm-hmm. This is Nathan.
I'm Nathan.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you again?
I'm Noah, lead game designer. That's what it says on our little screen.
Yeah.
Right.
We've done
Katie,
everything.
community manager.
So, right now, we have, funnily enough, on Twitch number 105, the schedule is pretty much the same as Twitch number 74. But, let's jump into it right now.
Are you sure this is the same? I don't think so.
No, it's production. Oh, no, we added
We-
specifically
we-
for
yeah.
QA. Oh, yeah, oh my God.
Mhm.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
different.
I I hate changes. Or not, I mean, we're always changing everything. Anyways,
Yes.
so, production update.
Bracers.
Yeah, bracers, mortar mode,
Mortar mode.
balance revamp updates, because last patch had a batch of fixes and balancing, and we have another batch already being prepared, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes, good.
but of course.
And you will go through those later, and we should have those on UAT, I would guess Monday or Tuesday, the sooner the better, of course.
Mhm. Not over the weekend.
We might get it in, if we want to get it today, we can bribe some people,
He's just
Yeah.
shaking his head. He's like, no, not
No,
this
he's
weekend.
just hating that I'm saying
Not
days.
this
Hey,
weekend.
UAT will be updated in the near future, within the next 2 years.
Amazing.
Forum Q&A, of course, comes after that. And then we have the chat Q&A and giveaways, and we will be playing together with PG.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good, because all these guild matches are pretty fun and cool. Probably not for the losing side, of course, but that's why we have Eternal Battles, which we're spinning up more. And yes, some of you might have noticed that in the patch notes there was a observer cam, and I took that out because that is not available to you. Also, but will become hopefully available for Eternal Battles shortly, because that's the first goal. And of course, there's a $20 plugin on the Unreal Engine 4 marketplace, which you're going to buy, and everything's going to work great. No, it's a replay mode, which our sister team has actually implemented, so we might get that one day. Anywho, let's go into the production update, and I'll probably say some crap at the end and stuff like that. And
Yes, you should do that.
Yes, and let's.
Say some crap.
Should we switch over to your screen?
I was just sort of setting things up. I mean, I guess
Show it anyway.
you could,
I can totally.
you can
just,
show my screen.
I can.
I'm like a professional video game shower.
There you go.
That's like, because, we're here showing a video game and I'm going to get paid. So that means I'm a professional shower of video games.
That's pretty far-fetched.
Yeah. My mom told me I shouldn't play with video games. So
I
here
think
am.
all of our moms
Yeah.
told us
Never,
not
you're
to.
never going to game.
No, they don't. You're dead. Well, so
So,
Mark III bracers.
yeah. So there they are. It's amazing. You can see that the amount of scuffing and the little, stuff here, and you have like a skull. So if you could bitch slap people, you could leave a skull impression on their face.
I like
it's
it.
amazing.
That
That's-
that would be cool, actually, if we
Yeah,
could do that.
that's. So we're slowly but surely putting all the different mark parts.
So
in.
as soon as we have no helmets, next thing will be imprints on the
skull
face.
imprint on the face. Yeah, that's
Well,
that's
there-
what's taking the no helmet thing so long,
Right.
right? Everybody asks why we don't have like bareheaded dudes. It's because the skull imprints
Yes.
is a couple months of
Can I get my chat back?
skull
As soon as
imprinting.
it refreshes, you certainly can.
But yeah, that's what they look like. They
So what happens when they change
pretty
things?
great. Now I'm gonna go back.
People are
to
saying
the-
they aren't Mark III. They
Well.
don't believe you.
I don't make these names. So.
You don't make it up. I know that.
Mhm.
We don't make shit up. This comes all the way from Games Workshop. Let me see. And what more do you have to show?
I also have a Reaper launcher thing to show. This was people loved. Oh no, I can't save. I need to change my. Sorry guys. I could prepare these things, you know.
When are you adding a scope sensitivity setting? That's actually halfway developed right now.
What? Inefficient. Oh, requisition. Sorry. Wow. Totally prepared. I promise. Let me use this one instead. Jesus.
I'm just watching the camera and creating an awkward silence.
There.
No, Macroxny Lord. It's not enough money. It's not enough requisition points. Requisition points are not money.
I have an idea. This is gonna annoy you.
Yes, you're already annoying me because I was trying to. I'm trying to
But
read
now-
the
but
questions that
now
people
I
are
can see
asking.
it, though.
I like when you poke at the screen. Do that more.
Yeah.
Look at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's touch screens. It's so fun.
Lord Worship, could we bother to be looking online? So that's not how it works. You see, we get this from Games Workshop. I can give you their phone number and you can call them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's very little sense in arguing with us what is what, because we don't determine that. I can tell you that. Let me see.
We're teleporting to North Virginia. That's
Yes, North Virginia.
Dude.
I'm just taking questions here from from the chat bar. Oh, Unreal Engine 4.15. So our sister team that is doing an unannounced game but using our code base is doing the upgrade as we speak, and we will get that upgrade over to us. Timing to be determined, but we are eager to update. What's Games Workshop's phone number? It's on their website. They're a public company. They're on the stock market and everything.
So, I need to find
Death Watch? Nope. Not yet, but Death Watch will probably make an appearance as Elites or Heroes.
There's a phone number.
See there you go. Call them.
I need a. Let's see.
What about the sound bug about the Chaos Back versus of our LSM? Working on it. Our sound guy is away though. He's back on Monday, I think.
I was supposed to not show the Star Swarm. I was supposed to show the Reaper launcher. Sorry, guys.
Will there be a Steam workshop for EC so we can make cosmetic items and have them be approved? Well, so we have discussed that many times, and also with Games Workshop, and yes, we are at a point where we can see that working, but that's not one of our big problems, and we don't want to invest time in that right now. We have a lot of other things that we want to actually address instead. But we want to. Is the sister team the Dead by Daylight team? No, they are doing an entirely different type of game. The sister team that I'm talking about is a new title which hasn't been announced. But they're using our code base, so we can we take stuff from them that they're also doing. That's where we will hopefully get this awesome replay feature from, because that's already integrated on their site. The open world is always into actuality. I'm guessing that it will eventually materialize. No, we are not doing Skyrim, and we will never do Skyrim. We started saying that 3 years ago. No, 2 years. And
what about Grand Theft Auto?
No.
Okay.
That would be cool though. You know, it would fit better than Skyrim.
Such a great
However,
game.
as we've said, we have our own ideas about how we have more that kind of styled gameplay that fits into this game, and that's still there on the roadmap as last year and the year before that.
Someone was asking how we de-stress.
How we de-stress?
Yeah.
We have a Twitch on every Friday. I scream at my customers and ban them.
I ban them.
Oh, that's true, actually. But no, I don't know. I mean, de-stress besides whiskey and cocktails, food, travel. I'm actually invading Russia as Finland right now during
That's
World War
true.
II. Yeah,
Mhm.
taking over. What do you do? Killing floor, right?
Killing Floor. Are we allowed to like plug other games?
We're just saying what games we play.
Killing Floor. Hitman. Finished Doom recently.
Total War Warhammer.
Have not played that.
No. No,
I have a Zen Garden on my desk.
It was Tempest Launcher, not Reaper Launcher. That's why I was confused. My bad. So, show some stuff.
Does Games Workshop actually care about this game? It seems they left it all alone without any support. But no, that's not true. Couldn't be more far from the truth, actually. So, doesn't work like that.
Exactly. Torture and Zen Garden. Have to have a bit of a balance. Although I decorated my Zen Garden at Halloween with skulls. I changed the rocks for
Yeah.
skulls. So.
And my back is killing me right now. So if I fall down and start screaming, it's not because of my back. So, do we have the, I mean, shoot something for crying out loud.
So the thing we were going to show is like before when you were in here, it wouldn't be able to shoot like.
Oh, sorry. Before you go, can we get the
Before I
in-game
go.
sound turned up or turned on? Apparently, it's
He's
super
got
cool.
no sound in game, so it's on your computer. Maybe the volume is down.
Oh, okay. Well,
New
this
tech.
one?
Will it be possible to change
For
sub-factions or faction
this
and
one?
keep
That
the
looks
stats
good.
before in the near future? In the near future, yes, and only sub-faction to begin with, but you get a reset, basically, so you can respec. Dun, 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 dun. Will there ever be Necrons? I will never say never, but we don't have the
Mhm.
license for Necrons, and we have nothing to do with yet another faction. That was never the plan, and unless you have, maybe 2-3 million in your back pocket, it's not going to happen. And the same applies to Dark Eldar. Same thing. Dun, 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 dun. You guys will implement South America servers someday? So the next region, Europe is actually the largest region right now. Next region is going to be Singapore. And as part of the changes of enabling 3 and 4, more than 2 regions is actually correct. The part of enabling that system will allow us to, set up, for example, in Brazil. We don't need that large a cluster to open up a smaller presence in a new region. So that's part of the changes we're doing to our server hosting by our DevOps team and backend engineers.
So Noah, can you explain?
No,
this?
yeah.
Oh yeah, so can we
Yeah.
just shoot that goddamn thing?
Yeah,
and
so
get it over
the
with?
thing is, we had sort of an issue with the way it calculated how the arc was
Yes.
going to go
Yes.
through doorways and windows and whatnot. It would sort of stick to the ground, and then if the arc got long enough, far enough away, it would hit the ceiling, so you couldn't shoot out of these sort of situations. So we
Mhm.
fixed it so that it does shoot out, which is good.
Except when you hit the roof.
Well, yeah. That's just my being
And you're in burst, so.
terrible.
And now show the mortar mode. There you go. There you
So
go.
it no
Yeah.
longer
Meow,
It-
meow.
goes through because it would snap. You would get to here, and then it would snap to the ground, and so that's not good.
But
now
now
it
look
is
at that.
good.
We
Yeah.
can shoot through doors now.
Mm-hmm. So that's my story.
Oh, and the Damon Bolt over waist-high walls. That was tried to be fixed the other day, but it is not fixed for all situations. Yes.
Is it not that? I thought that would be fixed, but I didn't know.
Oh,
that
it was
wasn't.
deployed, but I don't think it actually took, because I mean, it depends, of course, of the angle of where the box actually.
Mhm.
Hey, anyways, next balance revamp. What are we balancing?
It's ongoing. I mean, there's not a specific set of balance changes, but
No.
we're
Well, I mean, that's you can read on Steam News an example of what we are balancing.
Yeah,
The last patch, it's all over the place.
yeah, we've been looking a lot at Melee lately. Like this week, it's been sort of the
Yeah, it's been Melee week.
focus of
It's been Melee week
all
of.
the conversations around the office and the emails and the water cooler chat.
Yes.
Yes. So I know that's been a big sort of.
Yeah.
It's our number two sort of priority after lag and whatnot. So.
Yes, I mean we have most of our people right now are working on performance servers, lag, and second after that is looking into the combat systems like Melee and stuff like that, and balancing.
Mhm.
That's why we don't really have a lot of show this week, because we're working on it, and
There's also plenty of bug fixing and item mines going on as well.
Mhm.
So.
because that's good. Now we shot
And
some
it's
stuff.
just snowing today. Today's just like an
Well, I mean,
awful day.
the main message, of course, is that we are continuously balancing and putting on.
Yeah, we put out a patch. The patch notes were nice, weren't they? They were well formatted. They had good content to them, right? So that's.
So I'm stopping the questions from the chat for now. We were just putting them up because we had to set up the launcher.
Yeah, you might want to
am I actually an Eldar Banshee?
Oh,
Yes, I am.
switch your
How
line.
did you know that? Nobody has guessed that before. And we're going to go and we are going to kill some people.
This is
PG.
how we relax.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Just shoot
PG.
everybody.
And I will be going through forum questions while they are shooting with PG. And then afterwards it's giveaways and questions from the chat. You know,
Yeah. So speaking of PG, I need to get into their voice comms. I guess.
scream from the danger zone.
Is it this one?
Apparently, we all look super tired.
Yes.
It's been a week.
I'm so excited I can sleep in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yes,
say.
we are tired. You know, everything goes along with launching. I mean, we have 44,000 unique people on Sunday playing. So, yeah, we have a lot of things that we are working on, and we had a team of engineers over the weekend, of course, because of the crashes, the glass roofs that we encountered, and of course you're getting 16,000 RTC for that.
16,000.
Yeah,
four
we
times
bumped
four.
it up.
Okay, makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's 4 times 4,000, which is faction, and this weekend we will actually be monitoring everything and seeing if everything goes smoothly. And then we have in the patch the enabled guild services and stuff like that, and some improvements there, which should be in the patch next week with the balancing changes. So if the weekend goes well and we get the patch out and that fixes the rest of the things, we are comfortable with starting a campaign on next Friday.
Nice.
But that's a lot of ifs. If, right? Anywho, so while they're getting ready, I am now going to take questions from the forums. Wish me luck.
My
It was
Steam
nice
doesn't
knowing
know
you
that
all.
I'm totally stealing the first one.
Okay.
Woody the Dwarf. Any plans for Nurgle themed armors.
By stealing, you mean you're just going to read it first? Is
Yes.
Okay.
For Nurgle themed armors. I wonder why he's asking about Nurgle themed armors
Oh crap! I
today
need to
of
make
all days.
I don't know.
No, what happened this week? No.
There was a bunch of new, like, well, is it Adapticon? What's the name of the
Yeah,
the
Adapticon,
con that's-
yeah.
yeah. So
The Nurgles?
yeah.
Death Guard.
What
The
chapter
Death
do I
Guard?
feel like
Yeah,
being?
that looks cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool stuff. No, there's no plan for Nurgle to
Blood
well,
Angels.
Nurgle themed armors is one, of course. I mean, unless you just want the same armors in green, there's no plans yet because we need to get the 3D assets for it. Tchaikovsky. Is anyone from Behavior working on fixing the broken aspects of melee core mechanics and closing the huge divide between ranged TTK versus melee TTK? Yes, as Noah pointed out, last week it was melee week, or this week that is. We even found some good fundamental bugs from a couple of videos we were sent, so those have been really helpful in tracking down specifics there. I mean, so if you think about, for example, melee, what were we saying? There's like 1,000 permutations of this class versus this class, this faction versus this faction.
Under which amount of lag?
It was, yes, with whichever like melee weapon you actually have fit it. So it's like you see the permutations. So that's why the videos have been really useful for us as well. And we have two of the engineers now which have been involved with the melee system and the combat system. So we're hunting a couple of good things down. The TTK itself, in general, we will actually want to talk about that probably next week because we're still looking at the data, and the question becomes, what do we want this game to be?
Yeah, it's true. It's always like this balancing act between the shooter gameplay and the melee gameplay. It's like a melee game tends to have a much longer sort of TTK. If you look at like, I don't know,
For Honor?
yeah, For Honor
This is a
or
reasonable
Dark
example.
Souls or
Yeah.
any of these games that are like heavily with rolling around and dodging from stuff and
Mm-hmm.
having parries and blocking, and then shooting. You just want a couple 3 or 4 bullets in their head. So it was if we had a time machine, maybe we could tell ourselves,
Yes.
some stuff. But
Yes.
but yeah. So this is our.
No.
So
Yes.
speaking of bullets in head,
Mhm.
we should probably play.
Oh yeah, I was
I'm getting a
downloading
little-
the other build.
Apparently, I have.
So yeah,
no
we are
requisitions
looking at the
in
data and
game.
getting feedback. Because right now, in terms of what we actually can do, a lot of is actually melee and combat and balancing, because everybody's on performance. Let me see. Brother Auxilio values. Oh, this is a great topic. I love this one. I'm gonna reword it for him. So why did you give a Space Marine a bolt gun? Or, as he puts it, what was the driving force between giving the Wolf Priest a bolt gun? People are unhappy and with the change and the lack of lore accuracy the change has caused. There is no lore inaccuracy in this. We are not allowed to do that, as you should know by now, because we have a Games Workshop license, and that's what the Games Workshop license says. That being said, what was the driving force? What was the driving force?
I suppose just fairness. There's one apothecary in the game that can't use the bolt gun, but people keep saying it's not lore friendly, but it's in their stat line they can take from the ranged weapons. So
Yes.
if you want to be super lore friendly, get a plasma pistol.
Yes.
That's what they're and look as lore friendly as you want.
Sorry.
Are you laughing
What?
at me? What's the?
What are you laughing at?
Yeah,
No, I'm good. I was like trying to put on my headset, but it's like.
Oh.
No, I'm good.
Anyways, so yes, we know about people being unhappy. No lore inaccuracy, Mainfold is asking. Again, you can call Games Workshop at +44. Whatever the number was earlier. Scroll up. You know, it's again, it's not worth it discussing with us whether things are lore friendly or not, because those that own the lore and decide what is lore, they approve of what we do and what we can't do. So that's pretty much end of discussion, because it's their license, not ours. We can't make up shit.
It'd be nice if we could make it.
It would be really nice if we could make up shit. Then, like, Eldar would have cosmetics. Let me see. Atarius, ETA on new world map. To be honest, I don't have an ETA because they are working on it as we speak, and have been for like three weeks. 4
Seems
weeks?
like forever.
Yeah,
Seems like the
forever,
entire
yeah.
time I've worked here.
So the UI guys that we have,
Seems
because
like all of the 2000s and
besides, of course, the performance things that they're working on now with the world map itself, the new world map is and has been in development, so it's coming in.
DJ Penguin, any chance of having the UI show if the control points that are currently owned will be enough to win to eliminate the potential guessing game that goes on during the end of the match?
so I like the question because I agree, I've thought that myself, but it gets very complicated when you start taking into account the added time that is each time you capture a point you get 5 extra minutes, so how we would represent that with like a clear and concise UI, because it's gonna change. I don't really know how we would put that up there in a sort of clean way, because basically
Suggest that we have feature request system.
who suggests what? You mean someone will Photoshop it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great.
Unless, of course, you guys don't know how to shop.
Yes. We should
Yeah, you should be able
Yes.
to shop
Photoshop it.
and see it in the pixel how you would like it to be. We are totally open for that.
Wait,
So 14 versus
Is that what I
30.
wanted?
Yes, that's because the Ward Party is that big. That's how it works.
Well, people will.
wait.
Oh
I
yeah,
have to go
it
back.
keeps on.
Mhm.
Don't worry. So right now,
I can't swap now, right? I totally screwed that up.
no, you
too
cannot swap.
I need
Swap.
to swap.
Swap.
No,
like,
the loadout I just made.
oh,
Yeah, no, you can't.
Okay, switch to Noah's screen.
My screen.
You cannot. No.
No, because I'm just used to clicking through. Because they're always
You
saved.
got a bad loadout.
No, I forgot to add it.
Oh.
I made it and then I didn't add it. My bad.
Are we sure we're working on this game?
It's because we work all day, all week long, and then it's like,
I
hey
know.
guys, you're supposed to
know.
do a TV show as well.
I was like, ah.
Exactly, I'm going to enter the infinite ammo code.
Yeah.
See? Sidechowski knows.
Ah. So more questions. Any chance? Yes. Any chance and any ideas on how you would like to see it done and what would be the triggers? Go ahead. Feature request form is for you on support.eternalcrusade.com.
Okay.
It's my
I'm
favorite
good
place. Loot Master. What specifically is planned to be released with the proposed Grimdark DLC, other than increased blood gore, and when is it planned to be released? Will we see new executions? So that's a good question because we haven't decided yet. It's only recently that we actually got to the point where we can actually make it, like the permission to do so. Actually, not the permission, but we got to a point where we could just decide ourselves, almost, kinda. So what would be in it? Well, blood and gore, of course, is pretty standard because we even had that. We have some old executions, but I don't know how much of those we can actually implement back because, I mean, there's totally different timing compared to the melee right now. But that would surely be nice. But as with all animations, that's asking for months of work. It's incredibly expensive and time consuming, and I mean, I'd really much rather use the time and money actually on more cosmetics and weapons and maps and everything else than more animations, honestly. But yes, it's you. So I'm not confirming anything specifics. Blood, gore, new executions. We totally want to do that. You know, even some of the worst recordings that were deemed inappropriate might actually come in as well. But we'll see. We have some ideas. I remember even at one time we had so much blood and gore that like everybody got a heart attack somewhere in some country that was doing the rating. Not honestly, but that was because they were it was a situation where like each bullet gave
Nice.
a massive emitter, so in the end you just kept shooting, and in the end like he wasn't bleeding, it was just like a massive waterfall of blood. Do you remember that?
I think so. Yeah.
Waterfall of blood.
Yeah, it's like he became a fountain of blood.
Yes.
So yeah, we can go that far.
My headphones are super loud,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know.
like it's like a normal work day. I'm not listening to you.
What? Nice. Shaker V3. When can we get mutators on the map? So mutators aren't on the map. They are global things and globally assigned to the maps, and they are not being worked on right now. But in terms of how we would like go forward with game modes, they are there along with more secondary objectives and secondary objectives and more
No.
destructibles. So they haven't gone. They're just difficult to do. But you know, in terms of creating variety and fun, mutators are totally the thing to do. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry, I'm going to take this because Comrade Havoc has a good suggestion as an as another objective, which is, can you give some team kind of objective to do if they've already lost, like escape to the border objective? That is
Like
actually
in
yeah.
Titanfall.
Yeah. See, I'm writing this down.
All right.
Escape from New York was fine. Escape from New York. It's a good idea. It actually might be relatively straightforward to do in our current system. So back to the foreign questions. Lurdock, when can we expect Reaper Launcher Star Swarm mode to be looked at?
Oh.
When can we expect
Just shot him in the face.
Reaper Launcher
This guy.
Star
needs-
Swarm mode
This guy needs to be rescued.
to be looked at?
That never gets
I
old.
don't know when. It's a when question.
Yeah, it's a one question.
Why do we get all these when questions every week?
Yes,
and then we,
yes, of
and
course
then we
it's tactical
say-
withdrawal. Nobody escapes and retreats. Or as we also call it, they shall have no fear, yes, and live to fight another day. So you are indeed all correct. Tactical withdrawal. No, the escape part was a joke. It was a
Escape
joke.
from New York?
Escape from New York, the movie. Everybody's probably just
Uh-oh.
too young.
It's a big
to,
eye.
Too young to actually know about that movie. Anyways. That was Lurdock. So when? There is no when, but it is actually on the plan of all the balancing. We're not done with balancing by far. We will be balancing like for the next years. Evil time. When will we see the guild system again? The
That
current
was
plan is
some good
next
timing.
week.
Fix it,
because-
Nathan.
Yeah, I fixed it, and I'm putting up the patch that I made. It's my patch.
Ah.
Yeah, and should be next week. And of course, as always, people are asking about fixing or making easier both the war parties and the guilds and everything. Yes, we are also going to attack that, but first is scaling it up probably, because those systems were the ones that actually took down our servers. And that was because everybody was going into guilds and everything like that back then during the weekend, so it got really messed up. And we also, at the same time, because it blew up, we knew what actually blows up. Because, for example, what is a
Should
much
not
worse
rectify.
problem to blow up is, the game servers, and that didn't blow up. So the game servers scaled infinitely as usual, because we never run out of servers. That's the cool thing with having cloud based servers, because if like we call it Slack, so there's always at least 2 empty servers ready, and if it goes below and one server can have multiple game servers, so if one spins up and there's one left, it just fires up a new machine. Pretty cool. Leveil, when do you guys plan to work on the Mandy Blaster? Will it at least be before Terminators?
I like that guy.
Yeah, Leveil. Will it before?
Because then we can say that's a definite maybe.
Yeah, that's a definite maybe.
Yeah.
That's a definite maybe. I'm working on Mandy Blasters, and definitely probably going to be before Terminators, because Terminators and the equivalents are a ton of goddamn animations. Ugh. Gmo. A lot of tier 1 shoulders don't have shoulder trims. Is this the intended design or something that still needs fixing? I don't know.
What?
You tell me.
Tier 1 shoulders don't have shoulder trim.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, but I don't know exactly what he means.
He's going
I would
to
need a
nutmeg.
screenshot. I don't know what the.
What he means with tier 1?
Yeah, I. And what
There's
he means by a
waiting.
lot.
There's people waiting for you to answer.
Hmm?
You're totally doing a Brent as well.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's really hard to play and concentrate. So I
Yeah.
just
Yeah, you're dead. Anyways.
I died.
So rims,
I undied,
trims, rims, trims.
and then I got.
So it's intended, or not?
It might not be intended. I'm not sure exactly which one he's talking about. Is he talking about
Probably
the
talking about basic
Stay
armor.
over here.
the chaos ones that don't have rooms? Because there's like, I guess that's what he means. So like, if you're
Demo,
not
we will ask you afterwards.
if you're not wearing Demon Forged,
yes,
um,
then you don't have trims.
yeah.
Okay, that might be what it's
That's
asking.
yeah. So I get it now. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but it's
Don't ask me. You're the lead designer.
yeah. I am today.
Good. But yes, Timo, we'll confer with you directly, probably on Discord or something.
No, I do understand what he means. It's like the the fleshy meat
Yeah, yeah,
looking
yeah,
shoulders.
yeah,
They
yeah.
don't have rings
Demon
on them
Force?
unless you have a.
Well, Soul Edge SC2. Now the question of all questions: why can you play Fortress map with 60 frames and we not?
And stream internet stuff.
Take a wild guess.
Kill that guy. Hey, that'll be one.
Shot him in the head.
One kill for the game.
I wanted to grenade him.
Oh, I mean,
but
take a
sorry,
wild
yeah.
guess. It is because we're not trying to run 4K Ultra and stuff like that. And that, of course, on top is that, I mean, it's the same client as you have. This is on live. There's nothing special about our machines.
Well,
except that
we
they are-
also do that dev hacks give good FPS thing.
Oh, yeah, don't tell them about that, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm bad enough as it is without giving people more advantage.
So yes, actually, 40 to 60 is quite common. I mean, I have lost count over how many times people say to me when I'm asking, it's like, what is the performance problems? And it's like, I mean, I run Counter-Strike at 120 frames per second, and you're only at 70. I'm like, so Unreal Engine 4 versus Counter-Strike is like 3 generations apart.
Yeah, so people have an FPS counter up in their corner, and they're like, "Well, the FPS counter went down." That's different than like I'm playing and it's a slideshow.
So here, I got the specs from the man who really knows the spec,
Who's
because,
that?
well, he runs our show, and he also happens to work up in IT. Let me see. It's a GTX 970, i7, and 24 gigs of memory.
Mm-hmm. It's all in one, like an iMac.
No. Yes. But you know, somebody would actually believe you. It's like, whoa, where did you get those from?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course. We have recent drivers, but not the most recent ones. But update your drivers frequently.
No, I lost a life.
Don't update them the day they come out. That's never a good idea. Oh, it's different types of i7s that we use, but it's usually i7s. Anyways, so let me see. Jericho, hi team Brent. No, actually, hi team. Before Brent left, he stated that the next thing being worked on was a revamp of the Mastercrafted weapons. A few weeks back now, and I know you have been crazy busy with the FTP launch, but are you able to provide some information on how you are approaching this and how far you are into it? We've decided what we want to do, and we are implementing that. After we've gone out of the balancing rounds that we're doing right now and melee, because we honestly just have a prioritized list and we have bigger fish to fry. I'm sorry to say, bigger sharks to hunt. I can't even make jokes to these two because they just sit there and play games, and I do all the work.
Yeah. Talking is for like in between rounds.
Pretty much.
But it's like a roll
240.
reversal.
Hey, you better win that game so we can get some giveaways.
Such a long
Because I'm
comeback.
gonna jump through real fast these foreign questions. Cutbait. Any plans on making the squad leader position rank dependent? Yes, we might do that. We also want to work better in displaying the squads and stuff like that. Even to the point of like what I really liked as a suggestion, which was name and shame. So you would actually see the squad, and you will see the prevailing order that the squad leader gave, and you will see all the squads as well. So you will see who sucks as the squad leader and who doesn't.
Yeah, but you don't mean like name and shame. You mean, we can reward people for being good squad leaders. Is what you
No. No.
Yeah, there's a reason you're the producer.
But rank dependent, yes. I mean, what would be normal is at this point in time, rank 3 or whatever. Judas Silvario, will the Trader Assault class ever be merged with the Trader class? Or will they stay separate as they are now? They will stay separate. We are not even touching that with a 10-foot pole, I can tell you that.
Oh my god, my immersion.
When we'll be able to remove our helmets? My space folds are getting claustrophobic. That work stopped a long time ago. We have some heads, but
As
we're
soon
not
as
going
we
to put
finish
them.
with the skull imprints.
Yeah, but yes.
Face
Oh yes,
face
so you
imprints
can
of-
leave
yeah.
an imprint of skull.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could allow you to remove your helmet today. Except it would be kind of creepy with a lot of headless people running around. Dun, dun, dun. When can we expect more from the guild system? Well, I can't confirm anything, but I think with
Like turning it on again?
yes, but the first step is turning it on next week, and we know how horrible it is, especially if you're going through the creating of a war party and managing the guild and everything. So we will be working on that and making it easier. Good question. And of course, involving them more in campaigns in the future. That's what we want to do. No timeline there. So, person called Details.
Would want some more details?
Yes. Is the Paint Boys toolbox being looked at?
Nice, we just kicked him to death.
It's like, especially in terms of alternative close combat weapons. So
This
I
is
guess
what?
yeah,
This
it's
is
the
tool-
Paint Boys toolbox. He's not
Okay,
talking about an
yeah.
actual toolbox, but
Mhm, mhm.
what he has at his disposal.
Like the ammo crate, it could look like a toolbox.
Well, yes. So all the classes are being looked at. We have done some changes,
Crap.
which everybody hated. Apparently, that's what the internet tells me, at least.
Nerd
But,
hates everything.
No, we never stop changing and trying out stuff, and who knows, we might revert them and we might not, based on feedback, data, and so on and so
We're
forth.
getting
or
Oh, shit.
as it's
We
called,
didn't move away from
online game
that.
development. That's how it works. Astro, when will Chaos get double ammo and double grenades available? I have no clue. Noah?
I have no clue either. When?
It's a when,
though.
but
It's a
like
when.
I'm
When was this
gonna
happen?
take when out and say, will Chaos get double ammo and double grenades?
Oh, then I can say maybe.
Tarantus, any plans to look into storm bolters LP in cost in the near future? Bolter performing better at all ranges and costs twice
Oh, no.
less. Storm bolters, yeah, let's
Oh,
make,
yes.
yeah, let's make them
Amazing.
OP again. Oh, you won.
Of course we won.
Yeah, it was 'cause of
Enormous.
all my great
Yeah.
defending.
Well,
And I
I
don't
guess
think
we
that-
have an improvement then. There's one improvement between
My
you and
branded
Brent that we
character.
were seeing is
Mhm.
that you saved people and he
Yeah.
drove over people.
Yeah, and I didn't. I didn't kill anyone with a vehicle at all the whole time. None of my teammates.
I guess good things happen sometimes after all.
He didn't
No.
have any vehicles.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
We
Oh, you're
we
saying I
missed-
would have killed people
we
with
missed
it?
Brent a lot, and now he's just like in some heaven world with his friends, making his ultimate video game in the world.
What time is it? We could start another one.
Another
well,
round?
No,
we
maybe
could.
we should switch because you should be.
Noah can.
I
Yeah,
didn't
no, okay.
Because
Because I'm gonna finish this
leave
the questions, and we should start some giveaways because we don't want to be nice and give some stuff away.
Yes. That was a really good game.
And then I
Shot
want this
lots
day
of
to be
people.
over because I'm gonna be called out tomorrow and the day after for some problems that we have to fix and stuff like that. Always fun in online games.
Just do like last night and accidentally leave your phone.
Yeah, but I had my laptop, so I logged in there instead. Let me see. Normus, when can we expect the Tempest launcher to get aiming line for the burst fire mode, like the plasma cannons have for their single shot?
Tempest launcher to get an aiming line. Wasn't I showing an aiming line just earlier during this Twitch line aiming?
Hey, it's a question.
Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna be accused of not asking the questions that they want from the forum.
Page around
Mhm,
anyway.
Yes. Okay. So let me see.
I will help you.
Rufus.
First.
Okay. What?
We do a giveaway.
What? Do you, no, I'm here. I'm on the last page. I have 3 questions left,
Oh.
and then we can take questions from the chat as well. Anyways.
Well, I'm starting the giveaway because they're gonna spam the shit out of it and we won't be able to read any questions.
Yes.
Giveaway
So okay.
time.
Yes. Yes. So yes. Start a spam giveaway.
What do we want to give away? We could upgrade somebody to the Imperium premium pack.
Yes.
You haven't given
Oh,
away
yeah, yeah.
any Imperium packs.
Everybody can get the Imperium pack, by the way. It's a DLC now, so it doesn't matter which version of the game you have. You can always buy it. It's at 50% off the entire package.
Right.
You get 20,000 RTC, all the 4 factions at $50.
And 4
just-
DLC
yeah.
packs.
So it's similar to the $50 package before, except those that had the $50 package before got a total of 40,000 DLC, 12 weapon skins. We'll get a giftable version of the game when Steam finishes that for us. So you're getting. Those that bought the $50 version is getting $40 worth on top. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll do it in Twitch and YouTube.
But yes, you get the Imperium edition, and that includes all the other stuff. Okay, Rufus saying, any change in loadout like service goals to APOX, not tact? Change in oh, you mean enabling it for other ones and not just tacticals? Noah,
No plans.
no plans.
true.
But if we could do whatever we want,
Uh-huh.
we could totally give him to the Eldar, right?
Yeah. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. That was sarcasm,
Mm-hmm.
referring to a previous thing, right? And no, I'm not ignoring your feedback. I read it all, don't worry. Not agreeing with you does not mean that I didn't read the feedback. Anyways, Azure or Swiftwind, any word on optimization on siege maps? Well, siege maps, aka mainly fortresses in general and large player maps. So this is a client-side problem and also a server-side problem. And yes, we got 5, 6. Yeah, we got a frame rate increase on the server just 2 days ago with some optimizations. Still working. We're also trying new hardware, as you might have seen from the Steam News. And by the way, of course, Steam News is our official single news source for everything in the game. And there you saw we tried a 32 CPU machine running multiple game servers, and that was a good experiment because what we get out of having a huge machine running even more multiple sub-servers versus having an 8 CPU machine running like 2 or 3 servers is that it's less overhead management of the API servers and stuff like that. However, turns out Unreal Server is really hungry for its I/O. For those that know what I'm talking about, and
I/O is delicious.
yes, I/O is delicious. And with
I
that
would
many
say
game
that.
servers on the same machine, it was actually starting to interrupt each other. So we have moved back to the 8 CPU compute versions, which are the good beasts, but we changed the disk I/Os and the disk service of the EBS. So now we have increased frame rate actually due to that, because what has happened over time is just the servers are actually, using the disks more than we actually expected, because it comes with always being adding stuff to the game and so on and so forth. So that was a good find. That's the stuff that the people are doing right now on the team. So we're quite happy with that, and it's not stopped. Gelkus.
Wait, we gotta do some winners.
Oh, winners. Yes, winners.
On YouTube, it's Henry YJ. Congrats. And Henry, you need to put your email on your YouTube channel, please. And on Twitch.
And just to be clear, she doesn't mean that you should make a video, put it on your channel with your email.
Text on your channel homepage.
Yes.
And our winner on Twitch, I can't say their name is... How come I can never read
Evelved.
them? Thank you. Yep.
Clearly.
Congrats.
Right. Evelved.
But he saw it though.
For the craft roll.
He or she
Yeah.
saw it, so it's good. Let us know how you pronounce your name. I'm sure you got it right though.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. Evelved.
Alright, carry on.
Well, it could be I Will Fear, but...
That's true.
Or Evil Fear.
Mhm.
Maybe. We'll find out.
But with an Eldar twist, yeah, Evil Fear.
We'll go with that one.
Gelkas, when do Avengers have swords? When they hold one.
They don't. Dire Avenger's not gonna get. It's the Exarchs that would get a dire sword. It's the Exarchs that would get a dire sword.
We have more meetings after this.
I know.
I don't know how that's gonna go.
This
Wait,
is
our
like-
meeting was cancelled at 3 though, right?
No.
We still have that meeting.
Well, you can skip it because the meeting that was supposed to be there with our strategy meeting, and that's moved to Monday.
So it's Monday now.
Yeah.
So
But there's another meeting instead.
But it's great because this time I get to say, well, no, it's 3 o'clock. I have to go to another meeting. No, it's never happened to me. So
It's similar to Yvonne. That doesn't help.
Oh, Evelver. So,
Velver.
when should have swords? That's a good question. I'm done. We're about to move out of here. You have the last giveaway, and you should have another spam giveaway,
Yeah.
which is only because I've been trying Bumble lately, and Bumble hasn't been really that good for me, unlike other dating sites. Maybe there's a pattern here. I don't know, right? So this time the giveaway is a date with me, and you need to spam date with Nathan. Put that as the
But they
criteria.
all stopped typing though. What do we do?
Yeah, and before the spam started, I saw that Broken Netcode was asking if we could fix the trim on the Artificer armor.
Like that? Like one?
No.
Like all
Mark
together?
Yeah,
whatever.
all together date with Nathan.
All together. No spaces.
Yes,
No spaces. Retype it if
yeah,
you put a
date with
space.
Nathan,
Retype.
and you will get a date with Nathan.
Do they have
And
to
let's
fly
see
in?
if I get lucky. And that it's actually,
Oh boy.
you
No,
know,
I
Are
canceled
they
this.
paying?
No spaces.
yeah.
Type it as one word.
Yeah. One word, yeah, there we go. See, nice. Good. Yeah,
You feel better now?
totally. Oh man,
Amazing.
this is totally boosting the ego. Nice. I don't know. One got it. Abort. And roll.
Oh, spandex
Yeah.
with candle. That's what I just saw.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, we're giving away a date, okay?
Roll.
Well,
Yeah.
GT. Say yeah, man. Hey, he won before. Pretty sure.
And then
Yeah,
probably
GT Sayama
couldn't,
Yeah.
couldn't pronounce it.
or Sayama.
Yeah,
time
that's
either?
why I remember.
Sayama.
He hasn't said anything. He's probably just so excited right now.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, how do I get out of this? So a date with Nathan is a relic pack, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm amazed.
Let's
Like,
do
yes,
it.
it's a relic pack.
Relic pack.
It's a relic pack. There you go.
You're kind of evil.
You know what? Maybe the problem is, I say in my description, Icelander living in Montreal, video games producer. So which part of that do you think is off-putting? You know, man to girl.
Maybe both. Say you're like a vet and you're from California.
California vet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Isn't it just swiping
Okay.
pictures anyway?
No,
You
there's
mean like
there's
a-
like descriptions.
Change your hairdo.
Maybe
like
just don't
like
put
a
one.
mohawk or something.
Mm. Yeah, it's like, oh man, he's wild for a 40-year-old guy.
Yeah.
So I should put some pictures of
Oh.
me clubbing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I actually do club, so
Throw a
I'm
bunch
going
of-
tomorrow night. That's like a prime opportunity to get these pictures.
Yeah.
am I going?
Throw money
What?
on the bed
Are you
and
inviting me
lay,
out for, like,
lay in
clubbing?
lay in the money and then be like, all this could be yours. And then
Oh, like the Instagram guy? What's he called?
that one Instagram guy.
Bill Solarian, the ex-SEAL money gun-toting guy.
Yeah.
What's he called? I don't know. Nate's with Dathan? Yeah, that's a good one. Now we have to go. It has been a pleasure as always, even though it was a slow start today. We apologize for that.
That wasn't my fault though.
No, not at all. We thank PG for playing with us.
It was a great game.
And it was pleasurable, at least for me, to see that we didn't have to wait half an hour to 45 minutes for a big war party to actually match into a match, and it got full, and you know, people got jiggy with it. So I'm happy that the matchmaking is actually improving, especially with more people in all of the factions, and people have of course also been asking how are we going to encourage people to be playing other factions than Space Marines. And I mean, what's straightforward is the campaign system, for example, is that you know, they get more rewards in the campaign system than the Space Marines, because you Space Smurfs, because I want to like kill the myth that we are all like loyalist Space Marine fanatics over here, which is probably as far from the truth as possible. I mean, our previous lead designer was a devil or demon guy, and we didn't even have demons in the game.
What are you talking about? On the tabletop?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he really liked the orcs for playing in Eternal Crusade. He was always like...
Yeah, he was always an orc.
He was like, look at my dude! Look at what I did! And I'm like, yeah, I know, I put those parts together.
So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Check us next week, because we want to fire off a campaign there. If this weekend goes and scales up, and if we get guilds and all the world map functions back working properly and scaling. You know, if. But I mean, hey, we're all here sweating and working, and we want to fall asleep. But we have one meeting more, at least me and Noah.
There's one more question though.
Okay, what is it?
And Enveler has been asking over and over if you like pineapple pizza.
No. Totally not.
Okay, had to make sure that got answered.
I can't believe that actually, you know, my president of my small country, of that little fucking rock in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, has called and started a world controversy about pineapple pizza.
So
I mean,
you think your president's bad?
No.
I'm from USNA.
Yes, I'm
Look,
saying
it's
this is
3
awesome.
o'clock.
Well,
I think we
I
have a
mean,
meeting.
Well, our president is actually powerless. He's totally just like a figurehead, like a bopping head, right?
We should get bobbleheads.
Our current
made.
government is so fucking corrupt.
Your
It's
mayor
not
is
even
a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Or
well,
was that a while ago?
comedian? Oh no, they switched now. He's
Oh,
a
okay.
doctor now. Not much.
Not the same guy.
No.
Okay.
But no, our government is so corrupt that the last two prime ministers both had offshore accounts in tax shelters for billions and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, I wonder I started working abroad 10 years ago. Yeah, no pineapple. Anyways.
So we're officially late now to the other
Yes,
meeting.
we're late to the meeting,
we
and
love
it's,
you guys.
it's
Thanks
with
for
my
coming.
boss, so
It
I
was great.
don't want to get fired today.
Mm-hmm.
I was fired yesterday and the day before, so I mean, you know, I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep firing to like,
It would be
Twice a week?
weird to have us all go to the meeting just to fire you, but you know,
well, you all hate me.
no, we don't.
Aw. Well, GT Sayaman doesn't, because he
No,
won a day
yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
so
he got one day.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bye guys.
Have a great
Have a good
weekend.
weekend.